M0FXB, welcome to my channel. So we're just going to fire up the YAESU FTM100D on YAESU PDN mode using the SCU20 cable. Now we are on Windows 11 and it has worked straight away. If we go Device Manager, and YAESU tell us this won't work, but on mine it does work. Now if yours comes up with an error saying not supported, just right click the COM, click Update Driver, then click Browse my computer for driver, and instead of clicking browse at the bottom here, click let me pick. Click that and then pick an old driver that's on your PC. If not, install an old driver, prolific USB to serial, you can find it, no problem at all. So anyway, mine has worked out the box, so I haven't had to do that. Anyway, next thing you do, you need to register for your YAESU PC room and node number. So you just go to this link, which I'll put in the description, and you click it, and it sends you an email and says, right, register here, and it asks you details, and eventually, a couple of days later, it sends you the numbers that you need. So I've got the numbers that I need, and any driver you may need for the SCU20 cable will be on this page. Just go to the Files section, go down, make sure you've installed the driver first for your SCU20 cable. Now once they email you back, and this is what the SCU20 cable looks like. The cable is just the top bit here. If you want the whole kit so you can be heard in analog FM rooms, then you pay extra and you get the SCU40 kit. The new kit number is, I think it's SCU58, but double check to make sure. Anyway, once you've got your cable in, you've got your number, you've registered with YAESU and they've given you your number, you're going to need to do your first time activation. So we will also get the radio into the correct mode. So we'll just turn it off a minute, like so. Remember the cable has to be connected, and then you hold down the DX and the GM button and turn it on. You get that recognizable tone. It says YAESU. Now it's not doing anything because it hasn't found anything. So now we're going to connect the system. Now right click again, look at our device manager again. Actually we can do it on this little window that pops up. Now the bit I've forgot to tell you is downloading the software for Windows PDN. So when you create an account for YAESU on here, you would have to use a username and password. So I always use the username as the radio, so this is an FTM400. So FTM400, and then I put my call sign. That's my username, and then I create my own password. So what they do is once you've got your numbers, they give you can go back to your node owners page here, and you can download the software, or you can use the CD if you've got an HRI 200 box. Otherwise, download the software. So YAESU PC software, update information. Then you've got the YAESU PC software version 1.540. That's the one that I've downloaded. So once you've got that up and running, then you will get this little window here, and it will be looking for the COM port. So click Device Manager here and double click, and my COM port is number 3. So refresh here and then go to number 3. Click OK, and it should boot up. Now it won't know who I am yet because I haven't told it. So then we've got to put in our room and our node and room IDs that YAESU have sent us. It's already linked to the radio ID, which is within the FTM100. I'll add a video at the end of this video how you get your radio ID. So, but for now, let's get my room number in, 79252, and then it's 89252, and then we click ID entry here, and if it's correct, it will recognize it. Then it will enter M0FXB ND here and M0FXB room 5. Click OK, and it should all start coming to life now. Click OK. We're just waiting. There you are. The radio screen has changed. Now it says YAESU direct. Now the difference between direct and access mode, what is that? Well, direct means you can listen on the radio and talk on the radio, which we will do in a minute, and then I'll show you what access mode means. Just grabbing my my other radio. Like so. Okay, so it takes a couple of minutes for it to start to properly populate. We're just waiting for that, and we're going to add some favorites up here at the top. If you've never used this before, in the file section you have transceiver settings. In here you can set the frequency you want to use when you're in access mode, and I'll show you that. So I'm going to put in here 438A. I'm just going to put 800 for now. And when you do this, it does reboot the radio. So that's going to be when we use an external radio to talk through it, but we're in direct mode at the moment, so we don't need to do that. Apply. We've done that already, haven't we? So okay, and then view. If we go to view, then look at audio adjustments. We can't actually do anything unless we're in FM mode on that section. File, export. Anyway, I'm just tinkering now. Settings. We could go to location. Look, we could say read GPS data. Now, it's not getting any GPS, but we can actually manually enter our location if we want. You know, we can just go put some rough locations in. Just put in anything roughly west. There you go. Click OK. We've got a rough location in there. You can actually exchange QSL cards is here as well here. So go settings. See if I can find that bit. General settings, digital. No, I can't find it now. I have done a video on it. Anyway, we're waffling. So now let's add someone to our bookmarks. So let's look for something we recognize like America Link for now. You find one here. Well, it doesn't seem to be showing straight away. So let's right click one and click add to bookmark, and see the way it appears at the top, so you can add things like that. Now we can't use numbers, so we can, at the top here it says connect to, and we can put in there's the numbers I've already used, 21080. Click OK, and it's going to connect me straight away to the America Link room. So I'm in there now, and I could talk now. I'll give a quick shout out, see if anyone comes back. Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo, calling for an audio check, M0FXB. So there we are. You've seen it go red and blue on the radio, and on the screen of my computer, little green. It went green when I was TXing, and you can see all the nodes that are connected there. Shame no one came back. I'm guessing in America now it's middle of the night, so I can understand. But look how many people are still connected. We'll give another call through, and then I'm going to show you access mode. So I've grabbed my FTM, FT2 I'm going to use actually. FT2 here in the background, don't know if you can see that. And so when you go into access mode, you just push the AB button, and see the way it appears on the screen, 438-800. Now we are using a dummy load, so we are allowed to do this with a dummy load. We're on low power, so let's just do it again. I'm now talking into my FT2D. Better turn it down, otherwise I'm going to hear myself. Mike 0 Fox X-Ray Bravo, M0FXB, calling for an audio check. And you can see it appears on the screen, and this is access mode. So I can walk around the house now. Basically my FT... That's KB2, KBD. So the FT100 is doing all the work. FTM100. The FT2D is I can walk around the house and I'm completely mobile. Yeah, hi Ken, hope you're well. Just sat here on my FTM100 and I'm talking into my FT2D. So a bit retro today, using SCU cable. PDN mode, well, access mode. Back to you.
Sounds good, sir. Sounds good. That's really one of the nicest ways to do it, especially with people that are living HOAs and stuff. It gives you a lot of connectivity around the world real quick and easy.
M0FXB. Yeah, I like it. I'm just tinkering. I'm quite lucky, quite spoilt with the radios I've got. but I felt like going a bit retro. Even though we like the color screens and it looks nice and it works well, sometimes the old stuff is just fun to use. I'm not getting a GPS lock here, so I'm going to manually put my coordinates in. So thanks for the audio check, Ken. Back to you, and then I'll stand by. M0FXB. Okay, that's Ken. KB2, KBD. You can see on the display when he talks, it will go green.
Okay, I got you at 5,370 miles away, sir.
Yeah, I did quickly go into settings and chucked in from memory location that was nearish me, but not the exact location. But I think we can add a external GPS if we want to. But I'll get the exact location as well. And the other interesting thing is about exchanging the QSL cards. That's a new one that I saw the other day about how to do that and how to set that up. And that was quite fun, isn't it? So alright Ken, take care, 7-3. So there you go. I'm going to add on the end of this video how to look up your radio ID.
Alright, sir. 7-3. Pleasure as always. Have fun and keep playing radio. We like what you do. Enjoy doing it. KV2 KVD. Delaware Coast. 7-3.
Yeah, you take care. 7-3. All the best. Right, let's just see if anyone comes back to us. I might be able to... I'll try and remember the radio ID now without doing a separate video. It's just been a couple of days, so I think you go... Hold down DISP. No, it's not going to let me go into settings when I'm in this mode. Just make sure no one comes back to me.
Echo India 7 India Charlie Bravo. Are you still on frequency in 0FXB?
Yeah, so if someone's calling me, we'll go back onto them. Yeah, Roger. Yeah, just reminding myself how to look up my radio ID on this FTM100. So yeah, over to you. I didn't get it all. I know you said it, but EI something. Back to you.
In 0FXB, this is Echo India 7 India Charlie Bravo. Tom in County Ireland, Pullman Island. Back to you.
Yeah, hi Tom. Yeah, receiving you no problem at all. Back to you. Right, I think we'll end the video there and catch you later. 7-3. Please remember to subscribe to my channel.